very popular shop. Thank you. Yes, detergents. Yes, that's right. So you all know what is there in a normal supermarket kind of shop, right? So Mr. Singh had Singh's Market on that road. You remember the road's name, right? MG Road. Ice cream. And dolls. Yes, ice cream dolls and everything. Which other shop was there? There was a nice sari shop. And that sari shop was run by this lady called Mrs. Bose. Wonderful, superb saris she used to keep from all over India. Calcutta silk saris, the South Indian wonderful silk saris, then ikat print saris. You ask and you will find all kinds of saris she would keep. That was Mrs. Bose's beautiful sari shop. And there was this young little girl who had a flower shop. Oh, beautiful flowers. I wonder where she got so many beautiful flowers from, but beautiful flowers and all which you keep in the vase. So some of them were also, some people like to put for puja and all, right? So she had also kept puja flowers, but she also had beautiful flowers which you could arrange in vases and keep in your house. So roses and lilies and jarberas and, okay, daisy. Nice. So I'm getting a lot of response. Yes. Beautiful flowers she would keep to arrange in your house. And lotus, yes, some people use lotus for pujas and all, right? Puja flowers also she would keep. So she was Sarita and she had a beautiful small little flower shop. Papa, who else is there? And then there was Mr. Reddy. Mr. Reddy had a men's hair cutting shop, hair cutting salon. So you know what will happen there, right? Top, shampoo service, shaving service, even massage service, all that Mr. Reddy would give in his wonderful saloon for only men, but okay. Oh, actually, there were much more other shops, but these are the main, okay. And this is Mr. Pestonji. Now, Mr. Pestonji didn't have a shop over there, but he was living in New Nagar for years and years and years. He was very, very old, as you can see. So he liked to go there with his newspaper every morning, sit on the bench at MG Road, and while all this hustle bustle is going on in all the other shops, he will take his newspaper and he'll read. And then he would always have some small grains, which he will feed to the pigeons. So that is how a typical day would happen in New Nagar. New Nagar? And of course, now see, everybody, right from Mr. Reddy, who had a hair cutting salon, he needs some material, right? He needs some material for his hair cutting, right? Shampoo and all will get over, right? Somewhere he has to get his material from. Sarita has to get her flowers from somewhere. Bose auntie has to get her saris from somewhere, right? So somebody has to deliver the saris and all the dress material and everything she needs, right? And majorly, how will Mr. Singh's grocery shop run if nobody is going to give him all the saman he needs, all the groceries he needs, all the toys he needs, right? Who's going to do that? And that's where we have this superb, wonderful truck who would come every day in the morning with a lot of saman, lot of stuff for all the shops on that road. So every day people used to tidy up their shops and everything in the morning, clean the windows, mirrors, everything, and wait for the truck, for the new stock to come in. And so the new truck would come slowly, and oh, Mr. Singh, de lo aapka saman, this is your saman here, I'm putting it down. Oh, thank you, truck. And then Mr. Singh will start putting all his groceries and all his stock inside. Bose auntie, ye aapke liye, this is for you. So Bose auntie would get, oh, acha, very nice. Kahan se aayi sari meri? Where did it come from? So she would be very excited. And like that, the truck would give saman for everyone, right? It would give the stuff for everybody, all in each and every shop. So one such day, the truck came and he said, yeah, the truck talks, okay? So the truck said to Mr. Singh, Mrs. Bose, Sarita, Mr. Reddy, and Mr. Pestonji. The truck said, from tomorrow I have a different duty. I have to go somewhere else. So from tomorrow I have to go. I have been given a different route. So from tomorrow I will not come here, but another truck will come, okay, with all your saman. So don't worry, all your goods and everything you will get, okay? Okay, they all said, as long as we get our stuff on time, why should it matter whether it is this truck which comes or some other truck which comes, right? So they said, okay, no problem. See you, nice truck. Thank you so much for helping us all these days. And so this truck went and turned and went away, right? Okay. So next day, what happened? Next day, again, the same thing. In the morning, everybody, they were all in their shops. They were cleaning their shops, all sweeping, mopping, wiping the windows. They have to do that, no, every day. The customers will come, the shop has to be clean. So everybody would be sweeping and wiping the windows and nicely dusting everything. All the counters should be all chak and clean, right? So that is what everybody was doing. Mr. Pestonji also had just finished reading his newspaper and was about to feed the birds, right? And Mr. Reddy had already wiped all the mirrors and all the windows and everything was all clean. And he was waiting for his first customer to come. Sarita also had arranged all her flowers nicely and put water on them to make them fresh so that anybody who wanted to come, they would see the flowers are so nice and fresh. And of course, Bose auntie also, she nicely arranged a sari on a mannequin. You know what a mannequin is, right? They have a big doll, okay, on which they put clothes and dresses. So she also just had finished arranging the nice mannequin sari and wiped the windows all clean. And all the counters, everything was all clean, no dust anywhere. And of course, Mr. Singh had the biggest job, right? Because he had the biggest shop. So he arranged all the material outside a little bit and arranged it nicely and attractively so people would come, right? He also had to clean and he put water in front of the steps. He cleaned everything. Everything was all set. And then what happened? Can you hear that? The earlier truck was coming so quiet, but look at this truck. So a sound, and it was such an old truck, and it went gada, 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 all dusty, and there was so much sound coming from it. You thought the truck is going to fall down only. It was also loose and dusty, moving like this. And the noise, look at the noise, hear the noise. And this noisy truck was coming. All of them, Mr. Pestonji, Mr. Reddy, Sarita, Mrs. Bose, and Mr. Singh. They all looked, where is this noise coming from? Gada, 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 gada. Big truck has come, and that too all so much of dust, so much of noise. And Mr. Pestonji was putting seed for the birds, hearing all the noise and all. What happened? Flap, 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 flap. All the birds just flew away. Mr. Pestonji looked angrily. Who's making this such a big sound that all the birds had flown away? And Mr. Reddy, he was waiting for his first customer. But when the loud, noisy and dusty, musty truck came, full of dust, it came and brought all the dust. He had just finished wiping the mirrors so cleanly and the windows. All of them were full of dust. And poor Sarita, she just sprayed water on the flowers. All the nice white Rajnigandha flowers now were looking brown because of the dust of this truck. Oh no! And what about Mrs. Bose? She had nicely decorated her mannequin and wiped the windows clean, so it was looking so nice. Her window, her shop's window also full of dust. And not only that, there was so much noise. And of course, Mr. Singh, the grocery store owner, he was waiting for the truck, right? For his major saman, all the main things was for him. And then this big, dusty, musty, and loud truck comes. Gada, 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 gada. Somebody had just come to Mr. Singh's store to buy something. He heard the sound and said, Mr. Singh, I will come back again, okay? Bye, see you. It's too noisy now for me. I'm getting a headache. I will come back later. Same thing happened with Mr. Reddy also. One person was just about to start a massage and he heard gada, 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 gada. He said, Mr. Reddy, I will also come back, okay? Bye. All of them were very angry. What is this noisy truck? When this noisy truck came, la, la, la. And the noisy truck said, here is your saman, here are your goods. This is for you, Mr. Singh, and this is for you, Sarita. Do you think they were all happy? No. People all were coming to their shops. They were going away because of the noise. And in the morning, they had spent so much of energy cleaning everything, dusting everything, wiping everything. And what's the use? Full of dust and dirt and the noise. Gada, 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 gada. It was giving everybody a headache. And Mr. Pestonji, he was angry because all the birds had flown away. Everybody was angry with the little noisy truck. So they all told noisy truck, from tomorrow you don't come. You tell that other truck only to come. The other truck was so smooth and it was so nice. And it will not throw so much of dust and mud around. You call that other truck only to come this side. Now this truck, noisy though it was, felt a little bad because it was trying to do its best, no? It was trying to do his job. The truck said, that is not possible. Maybe I'll come some other time. Instead of in the morning, no, when you have nicely all cleaned up all your shops and all, I will come some other time. What other time should I come? Whatever you come, whenever you come. Please don't come in the morning after we have tidied up our shops and cleaned up everything. Okay, said the noisy little truck and turned and went back. So next day in the morning, they all tidied up the shops. They were all cleaned the windows and the mirrors and the shelves and dusted everything and kept it clean. But was there a loud sound? No, the little truck did not come in the morning. Haba. Customers came to Mr. Singh's grocery shop and they bought so much of things. People came to Mr. Reddy's haircut salon and they took haircut and massage. And so many people bought flowers from Sarita's shop. And 2-3 ladies also went to buy saris from Mrs. Bose's shop. They were all very happy. It was around 12:30, 1 o'clock now. And they said, okay, for now, lunchtime, we have to sit. So they all used to sit together for lunch. So they all sat and collected in Mrs. Bose's shop to eat lunch. Just as they were about to eat, you know what happened, right? Just when we are about to eat, this truck has come. And that too so noisy again and so dusty again. All the dust is coming in our food. And now we can't even eat our lunch because we have to go and take our luggage from the truck. What a silly time, no, for the truck to come. So they all went out and again got angry with the truck. What is this time to come? We were just about to have lunch. And not only that you made so much noise in giving everybody a headache, you also put so much of dust around again. You don't come at this time, yeah. You come at some other time. So the little truck said, okay, fine. I will try to come at some other time from tomorrow. So he put all the luggage, all the groceries and all that he had to deliver. And he went back. What do you think happened next? He came in the morning, there was a problem. He came in the afternoon, there was a problem. So then he said, okay, fine. I know, I have a great idea. thought the little truck. He said, I'll come when there is nobody there. So I cannot trouble anybody, right? So this is what he planned. He came in the night at 10 o'clock. So everybody, after a tired days of work, had gone off to sleep in their houses when everybody woke up. What is this noise? And they all came out in their all pajamas and kurtas and night dress and all that. And what is this time to come? Does any delivery truck come at 10 o'clock? What is wrong with you? You only said, don't come in the morning. Don't come in the afternoon. I thought if I come now, there will be nobody to disturb. So I came now. Cha! Nobody to disturb. We were all sleeping. No. So you disturbed us now. Then when do I come? Now that is a big question. When do you think the little red truck should come? The little, not red truck, little noisy truck. You can put it in the chat and suggest. See, if he comes in the morning when they're cleaning their shop, everybody's angry, right? And if he comes at lunchtime, they're just eating their lunch, everybody's angry. Oh, evening, you are all saying evening. But evening, the same problem will be there, no? Dust and noise and also many customers will be there. And when he comes in the night, everybody's sleeping. What should he do? 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock in the morning or evening. In the morning. That's a good idea. Let's see what happens. So, this is what happens. So, morning he cannot come. After they have put all their nice shops and decorated and nicely cleaned all the shops and all, he can't come at that time. He can't come in the afternoon when they're having their lunch. He can't come at 10 o'clock in the night when they're all sleeping. So they all decided, this is a good idea. You know what, Mr. Truck, you come in the morning, but not when we have finished tidying up our shops and everything. You come early in the morning. And like one of you suggested, come at 6 o'clock in the morning. Because that time, we all as it is have to get up. And if one of us is late to get up, all that noise and all you make will definitely wake us up, right? And after you come and go, then we can again clean and everything. So even if there is dust, we will clean it and our shops will be chaka-chak again, right? So this is what the plan was. And from that day on, the noisy kada truck did that. It came in the morning at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is too early even for birds to come. 6 o'clock newspaper also doesn't come. So Mr. Pestonji was not there. So he was not disturbed with the dust. He was not, the birds were not disturbed, right? What about all the others? So Sarita, she woke up. She used to always wake up early because she has to go and get flowers and wait for the flowers, right? She used to always get up early. Mr. Reddy used to get up a little late. But now he also started getting up early thanks to the little noisy truck. Kada 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 sound will come and Mr. Reddy had to get up in the morning. And Mrs. Bose also. Thank God. Otherwise, all the sari shelves were full of dust. And every time she would have to 3 times, 4 times clean the windows because of the dust that the little dirty noisy truck brought. And the happiest, of course, was Mr. Singh. Because morning time, 6 o'clock, the truck will come. He'll take all his groceries and all his stock and all that. And when he finally finishes cleaning up all the stairs, he can arrange everything all at one time. No, otherwise that was also a problem. He would arrange everything, then this truck would come, then he had to put all the groceries in their place. So this system was perfect. And noisy trucks, what can we do, right? But he was a very, very hard-working truck. So they all decided, why is the truck so noisy? Maybe they thought, we can try to repair it. Do you think they should repair the truck? No, because there was nothing wrong with the truck. The truck was just made like that. The truck was just noisy. And because of its big wheels also, it was very dusty. Pew, it will put out all the mud up here and there everywhere. So after a while, Nobody minded the sound that the noisy truck made. And in fact, they used to be very happy because at 6 o'clock, the noisy truck will come, kadam, 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 and everybody will wake up. Early in the morning, they will take all their groceries and all their stock, and they will be ready for the day. And after that, no kada 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 kada, and no dust, dirt, anything coming. Once clean, all the shops chaka-chak, ready for customers, right? And so that ends this story of very noisy truck. Okay, so let's say bye first to the noisy truck. Bye, noisy truck. And let's say bye to the not noisy truck also. I'll show you that truck is actually not noisy. Can you see that? No sound. So bye, non-noisy truck. And then let's say bye to all the people who were there in our story. You remember his name? Bye, Mr. Singh. Please get no dairy milk chocolate next time. Okay, please. Okay, and then bye, Mrs. Bose. I love the saris, Mrs. Bose, in your shop. I'm going to buy one. Please give me some discount, but okay. Bye, Mrs. Bose. Oh, I can't get a haircut at Mr. Reddy's shop, can I? No. So thank you, Mr. Reddy, and bye. Sarita, please give me some red roses. I want 12. Okay. Bye, Sarita. And of course, bye, grumpy Mr. Pestonji. It's okay, Mr. Pestonji. What is happening in the newspaper today? What did you read? I know. See you then. Bye. So bye, Mr. Pestonji. And now you know what time it is. What is the time for doing that? What are we going to do now? The activity. So get your papers ready. Get your crayons ready. And as I said, if you have color papers, you can use color papers. Your work will be a little faster. If not, use crayons. That has its own fun, right? So let me bring this closer and let's see. So I'm going to use one paper on which I'm going to draw a simple truck. Okay, so let's start drawing a simple truck. So for a truck, so should we make it a dumper truck like we had in the story? So if you have to make a dumper truck, then we need to make a truck like this, right? You know what happens in a dumper truck, right? Did you see this truck? This is a dumper truck. So you dump things in this. This can open and this goes like this to take out all the stuff which is inside. So sometimes it is used to carry sand. Now sand you can't go pushing like that, right? So easy peasy, they put the sand in, they open this door and they just lean this out like that and all the sand goes out. So that is what a dumper truck looks like. So this is what we are trying to make here as well. Okay, so we are trying to make a dumper truck. So how many wheels does a truck have? Does anybody know? Does a truck have 2 wheels? Does a truck have 3 wheels? Does a truck have 4 wheels? How many wheels do you think a truck has? You can write it in the chat and tell me. 4. Are you sure? Let's see. It has 3 on this side and 3 on this side. So truck at least has 6 wheels. It has to know it is carrying so much of heavy stuff. So actually where the driver sits, you don't need so much of support, but you do need some wheel over there because that's how the wheel turns, right? And this is the door and this is the big light. And what else can we draw? And okay, I'm going to leave this because we are going to fill this with our colored paper. Okay, so that's our truck. And of course, we have rear lights. I'm going to draw a little bit of detail here. You can also see the wheel, the steering wheel, and there are some, usually there are only 1 or 2 steps, because the truck driver actually has to jump down. So there are not too many steps for the truck driver to jump down. Okay, so this is my truck. Okay, I'm sure you can make a better one. So please try to make a better one. Don't be in a hurry and take your time. So dumper trucks are not the only trucks. You have lots of other trucks also. So if you want, you can make a truck of your own choice and whichever truck is your favorite. Whew. And now comes the part where we have to color, and we are going to color it multicolors. So because I don't have color paper, and if some of you don't have color paper, I don't want you to get worried saying, oh, I can't do this activity because I don't have color paper, right? So we can make our own color paper. In fact, if you have paints, you could use paints as well, okay, to paint your white sheet of paper. It's all different kinds of colors. So it doesn't have to be like lines the way I'm drawing, the way I'm coloring. You could also make different random shapes and color it. So you could make it like this as well. So just one blob of pink. So I am trying to do it a little fast. Okay, otherwise we will be here for 2 hours if I'm trying to color everything neatly, right? So let's see. Try to cover as many white spaces and don't leave white spaces. If the colors overlap, that's again no problem. Make any squiggle shape and color it in. What we are trying to do is just getting a colored sheet of paper. If you have single colors, you could use different colors. If you have actually a wrapping paper, right? The ones you use for gift wrapping, maybe you could use one like that, or small pieces of different kinds, different patterns of wrapping paper. That's also is going to look great. Okay, so now let me fill up the sheet with more colors. And we've not used a yellow right now, so let's try to use the yellow. Or red I used. Let's use an orange and fill up this space in the middle. You must be wondering, why don't we just color the truck itself? Because it's going to be more fun like this. Okay, that's why we are not coloring the truck directly with the crayons. We are going to color the paper, and then I am going to tell you what we're going to do. So wait. What are the colors? Let me use a red again. I'm almost finished with the sheet. But you can take some more time and make a better pattern than what I have done. And let's use pink again. Let's use brown. Let's use green again. So yes, I did say you need to keep a pair of scissors ready. But you know what we are going to do, and which is going to be much more fun? We are not going to use scissors. Okay, we are going to use our fingers and we are going to cut out little pieces of this colorful paper that we have now. Okay, so with this colorful paper, what we are going to do, but did I tell you you need glue? You need glue as well. Okay, so now you'll be wondering, after coloring so much, do I have to tear it all up? Yes. So let's start. We are going to tear it up and make pieces to stick on our truck. It may fit correctly, it may not fit correctly. It's okay. Okay, you can just take little pieces and stick. The more little pieces you have, the more colorful your truck is going to look. So let me start by putting the glue on this part and just tearing some pieces. Try to get a variety of colors in all your pieces and just stick. So I've got, this is going to be much more fun than if you just took your color pencils or your crayons or your paints and colored the truck. This is going to give a much better effect and much more, of course, fun to do. Okay, so use all kinds of fun papers or with wonderful colors. See, now I got all red together. Let me put some different colors so it looks a little bit more colorful. So I'll put purple here. Now let me take yellow part, a little bit yellow and green, and I would stick that here like this. And then just fill up the paper, fill it up with little papers, and you will have a wonderful effect at the end of it all for a wonderful truck. And of course, it's going to be a totally special truck because I am sure all of you are going to make totally different trucks. So I have shown you how to do this, but I'm not going to complete the truck for you. I want you to complete the truck with all the details. Okay, so we are going to stop now and you're going to make wonderful trucks. So what all choices do you have? You can either make, can you show the drawing of the truck? Okay, you can see the drawing of the truck. You could look for other drawings and make your own truck if you want a dumper truck, a garbage truck, or what other trucks are there? Find out and make your own special trucks and use your own special color paper, tear it up in little pieces and stick it and show me how nice and creative you can be. One thing, you could also use maybe say blue paper for the sky and make the picture complete. Okay, so you know what you have to do. Submit your beautiful pictures and I will choose the 10 best. So do you know how to submit it? Let me show you again. And till then, bye.
Hi everyone, we are excited to have you here in today's fun-filled learning session at YOLO. Here is a quick look at how you can submit your work after the class. As a first step, go to live.yolo.com. You can use any browser to access this site. On this page, you will see a list of all our classes. Scroll down and you can see the Submit Your Work button. Then you will see a list of the classes that you last attended, which could, for example, show the dance or craft or science experiment classes you've attended recently. Next, it will show you the list of children whose names are registered in this mobile number. Choose your name from this list to submit your work. For instance, if you are Satvik Kumar, choose that name. And then choose the class for which you would like to make your submission. For example, if you've attended the New Year's Masquerade Party session and you'd like to make the submission for this class, click on the Submit Your Work button below that. And then upload the photo you've taken. Choose the image from your phone and click Submit. You can scroll down and view all your past submissions and see how many of your friends or peers have liked your work. You can also see others' work and like their work to inspire your friends. If you want to showcase your work on social media, that too is very simple. Click on share, copy the link, and post it on Instagram or Facebook or any other platform of your choice. Just a tiny reminder, your submission looks a lot better if you could click a photo in the landscape mode rather than the portrait mode. Do not forget to tag us at YOLO_app. I'm eagerly looking forward to all your submissions right after this class.
Okay, so while the video was going on, I did complete a little bit more of my truck. Okay, so send me your awesome trucks. I am waiting to see all of them. Till then, bye. See you.